Hello everyone and welcome to another Fleet Signal video. My name is Alex and today I'm going to be unboxing Battle for Proteus Prime, the Firestorm Planetfall 2-player battle box, or if you prefer, starter set. I'm really excited about this, so without any further ado, let's get straight into the unboxing. So this is what the front of the box looks like. Firestorm Planetfall Ground Warfare, Battle for Proteus Prime 2-player battle box, and you can see here there's a sticker. Now this sticker and the contents that the sticker represents will only be on copies of this box produced between late October and late November 2014. Basically it's a way for Spartan Games to say, you know, thank you for being one of the first people, one of the first, you know, few thousand people to buy Firestorm Planetfall. You know, thanks for being one of the early adopters. So this is exclusive free stuff that's not going to be in copies that are produced after November 2014. So, on the side you can see Firestorm Planetfall, Battle for Proteus Prime, blah 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 blah, same thing on the other side. And let's go to the back, and that's what the back looks like. And yeah, I mean, you get, in this box you get the Aquans and the Directorate, or at least their ground forces, plus a rule book, Battle for Proteus Prime book, tack cards, you know, lots of templates, tokens, all the stuff you need to play Firestorm Planetfall, and dice as well, of course. And you also get terrain in this box as well. You get pre-printed buildings. So yeah, let's go into the box and see what lies inside. Okay, so I've cut the seals, and this is what you get inside the box. That is a lot of stuff, I have to say. Lots and lots of bags of Planetfall. So let me take all this stuff out of the box and try to sort it in some sort of meaningful way. And yeah, and then we'll take a look at what all this is. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the box, and yeah, let's have a look at each one of these bags to see what's inside. I actually have no idea which is Aquan, which is Directorate, which is scenery or whatever, so let's have a look at this first box, or bag I should say. Actually, let's zoom in and get a closer look. Okay, so here you can see we've got some what look like turrets for one of the tanks. This is all resin and it's all really nicely cast. You know, Spartan, these days, Spartan never fails to impress with the quality of their resin. So you've got 4 of these. So let's open this bag. And here we have, now I think these are Directorate vehicles. So that's, you know, I haven't played Planetfall at all up to this point. I've been following it, of course, but you know, I wouldn't be able to tell you right now on site what these models actually are, or what they're actually called, or what they do in the game. But they do look really, really nice. As you can see, the base and the model are, you know, one thing. The base is on the model. You might be able to cut it off, I suppose, if you're really careful. I'm not going to bother because I quite like the way this is done. And apparently, in the game rules, it's done this way for ease of measuring distances and firing ranges and stuff. So that's those guys. Okay, let's open another bag and see what this is. Okay, this looks to me like the exclusive model that you get in the first month's worth of copies of Battle for Proteus Prime. This is the Crashed Turkey Shuttle, which can be used as an objective, you know, a scenario piece, whatever you want to, you know, use it for. So as you can see, it's still nicely made. I mean, it's still, you know, it's a shuttle that's in pieces basically, but you know, it's still you know, it's still quite nicely made. The resin is still, it still has detail for what is meant to be a wreck. It still has quite a lot of detail on it. As you can see, that's the other part of it and the inside of this part. And then we have this part here on the outside. And finally, what looks like the front of the ship. Well, what was the front of the ship before it crashed onto Proteus Prime. Okay, let's see what's in this bag. What's in here? Aha, these look to me like Aquan pieces. Or maybe part of some Aquan pieces. Maybe Aquan skimmers. They definitely look Aquan in nature to me. So yeah, as always, resin, blah blah blah. Spartan resin, nicely detailed. It'll be really, really nice to paint. So yeah. Okay, here's our next bag. Let's get this out. Okay, this is a larger model, which is proving quite hard to free from its bag. There we go. That is really nice. That's an Aquan model. I think this is an Aquan heavy skimmer, which, as you can see, has flight a hole for a flight peg for a flight stand, and so did the other smaller Aquan vehicles that I just showed you a moment ago. And that's because these actually go onto flight stands, as far as I'm aware, to give them the impression that they're floating, that they're kind of hovering above ground. So yeah, it's a nice effect, and it's cleverly done if you've seen the photos of the previews and stuff. So yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Not biased at all, being an Aquan player. Okay, let's see what the next bag contains. Okay, next bag to be opened on this great quest through the Planetfall starter box. And here we have what looks suspiciously to me like a chassis of a Directorate tank. And you can see my hands, like how, you know, big this is. This is a 10mm game, 10mm game, and that's really big for 10mm. But yeah, as always, it looks gorgeous, like pretty much everything else in the Firestorm galaxy. So yeah, that's a Directorate tank. I actually do like this as well. I play Directorate as well as Aquan, so I'm really happy that the starter set has both forces in it. Okay, let's open this one. This is like Christmas come early, it really is. All the shiny things. Okay, here we have infantry. Some bits of infantry. So hopefully this is you know, clear enough on camera. About as much as I can zoom in on these guys. But yeah, these guys are tiny, but they are really detailed. See more troops with terrain and what looks like a dead soldier there. So we've got that bit. More soldiers fighting on terrain. I'm not sure what these holes are for. I think they might be for extra troops that kind of plug in there. I'm not sure. So I said this is the first time that I've opened this starter set and had a look at what's in the box. So, and yet more troops. I'm pretty sure these are Directorate troops. Could be Aquans. It's hard to tell when they're so small. And I have to, you know, check it all with the, you know, the pictures and stuff. I think they do have Directorate to me. Another soldier down there. That soldier's not dead. I think he's just kind of lying down and, you know, lying prone, staying out of the way. All right, let's open another bag. Okay, let's open this one. What's in here? In here we have more troops. Let's get these all to the side. These to me look like Aquan troops. So as you can see, the terrain is also modelled on the base. A little bit of flash there, but yeah, it's on a rectangular base, so it's no problem to get rid of that with a knife. There's another one. Here's another one. These are really detailed, given that they are 10mm figures. Here's a base with no infantry on it, just a bit of terrain there, and what I still think are places to plug in infantry. And the final base in this bag, with I think that's a prone soldier lying there. Could be he could be dead. I don't know. Okay, let's go into the next bag. All right, let's see what's in here. And this looks like a bag of buggies. These are Directorate buggies. I know these. These are Directorate buggies. Not sure exactly what their purpose is in the game, but it's Directorate, so it's probably something sinister. So yeah, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these buggies. Okay, let's see what the next plastic flexible container contains. Okay, let's see what's in here. So first, let's see this. It's like a base with a kind of a silhouette shape on it, and a piece in the middle, and some flash, which again, it's like no problem to trim off with a knife. So there's 4 of those, and there's also 4 of these, which have an Aquan-like shape, so it must be Aquan. And I think they fit on this. Yeah, they kind of fit on here like this. It matches the shape, although there's nothing on the bottom to plug in, so. Alright, here's the last bag. And, well, the last of these bags anyway, these bubble bags. And here you have 3 chassis. Let's have a look at this one. These look Directorate in nature to me, and there's a space there for a turret. And I think there might be a magnet hole as well. That'll be a really small magnet. That's like a 1mm magnet. Or it might not be a magnet hole. I don't know. But yeah, that's part of the Directorate forces. Okay, and there's also a plastic bag which contains these bits. Let's empty all these out. I think that's the heavy tank base. It's actually textured, so you can, paint that up, model it up, base it however you want. You also get some of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, which are the medium tank bases, I think. A small peg there. Let's see what else is in this box. There's a lot of stuff in here. You get this kind of crater piece, which could be terrain, I think. I don't think any models go on that. You get this piece as well. Not entirely sure yet what this is, but it's in the box. And you get this as well. Looks like a kind of a gun of some sort, which probably goes onto one of the tanks, I would guess. And this is probably the extra resin from the mold. Let's see. You also get one of these. Curious. You get these nice pieces, which I think are Aquan Vatari crystals. The Aquans have tech that lets them shoot around corners by aiming at crystals. I think that's how they do it. So you get these two pieces, which are acrylic. Well, they could be actually could be resin, actually, coloured resin. I'm not actually sure what this is. It could be resin, actually. So yeah, you get these. So there's a flight peg, which is probably for the Aquan medium tank. There's a flight peg bit. I'm not exactly sure what Spartan calls them. And there's also some pewter, some metal in this box as well, which I think is the infantry. Yeah, it's got that kind of circular thing. So yeah, circular base. So I think this is the infantry that you can plug into the bases. That is really, really, really detailed for such a small model. You get that guy. You get, I think it's the same guy again. You get one of these guys. Get one of these guys, which looks like he has a droopy gun, but that's actually a piece of metal, I think. Piece of pewter that is on the bottom. Get this guy as well. Okay, let's have a look in here. And this is a bag with more pewter and resin. So you get this piece. Looks quite nice. Not exactly sure at this point what it is, but it looks nice. You get this piece. It's like a structure or a node of some sort. And you get this little piece of resin as well. We'll get that. Try to get that to focus on camera. Kind of helical little piece. There's also this piece as well. We're onto the pewter now, obviously, with some spare bits of metal. You know, that's fine. Get a pair of clippers or a knife or something. Clip that off. No problem. And you get another one. Same piece. And you also get more pewter. And I think these are Directorate forces. Pretty sure they are. One guy. There's another guy. There's another guy. Camera focus. There we go. I think this bit sticking out the top of his head isn't meant to be there. I think that's more pewter. Flash. Pewter bits. There's another guy. And here's another one. Final little guy you get in this bag. Okay, you also get this, which is on one side it looks like templates for something. On the other side, terrain. And terrain like this is going to come in every core Helix box for Planetfall. So here you see we've got, let's move that to one side, some terrain. This is card, but it's nice, you know, it's nice, smooth, almost shiny card. Here we've got another piece. And the idea with this is that, you know, you get the terrain in each box and you can build up a, you know, a card and acrylic terrain collection as you build up your Firestorm Planetfall collection. So, you know, you don't have to go and buy terrain as well as having, you know, as well as buying models and whatever. So let's leave that to one side. Here you can see we've got some templates. Well, I think they're templates. They've got numbers on them and they've got the logo on them, so they're probably templates of some sort. We've also got this, which is it's a compass of some sort. It says target locked, and it's got this piece here as well. Lots of tokens, which are not pre-cut. You'll have to cut these out yourself, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, that's all the tokens for the game. We also have this, which is the crashed shuttle that I showed you earlier. But this is the template that's going to come in every box of Firestorm Planetfall. So yeah, this is the this is the objective that you put down on the table. But if you have the crashed shuttle, you can put it down on top. And here we have the two exclusive prints that you get in the first run of this box. So you can see Directorate forces fighting on Proteus Prime, and the other print shows the Aquans fighting back. So yeah. And you also get this booklet as well, Battle for Proteus Prime Firestorm Planetfall Campaign Guide, which has the cover artwork, I think, on it. And this is a book that is going to show you how to play Planetfall, and it's also got a bit of fluff at the beginning as well. So I'm actually going to do a flick through of this separately. So watch out for that video and a flick through of the Firestorm Planetfall rulebook as well. Speaking of the rulebook, here it is. It's actually smaller than I thought it would be. You know, it's a nice mini bag size. The rulebook. See on the back, it, you know, a little bit of blurb on what Planetfall is, and this time it says it's set in the compelling Firestorm galaxy. You know, it's the proper name for the book. And yeah, I'm going to do a flick through of this book in full on another video. But yeah, you get a rulebook. You also get two sets of tack cards. I think these work similarly to the Firestorm Armada tack cards. They basically do things to either your forces or your opponent's forces and give you, you know, tactical advantages or disadvantages. So that's what the back looks like. Quite nice. And yeah, this is what the front looks like. Actually, let's zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this is what the tack cards look like. Hand repair, improved harmonics, supercharged cells, focused repair, mathematical genius, power to the engines, fury of Dramus. It says nominated Dendrenzi Helix. So these cards aren't just for the models in this box. They're for every, you know, every game of Planetfall you'll play. So it says nominated Cerulean Helix, Expedition, yeah, Drone Resurrection, Rothozan card, Expert Cloaking, Pivot Shot, Cyclic Shielding, Honor the Charter, it's Terran card. Up close and personal, nominate a Xenian Helix. So even cards for, you know, Kurak Helixes and Xenian League Helixes as well. And of course you get some dice, because this is a game of course that uses dice in 3 different colours, black, red, blue. I read somewhere that this game actually does use different coloured dice to do different things. So yeah, gonna have to look through the rulebook and see what all the dice actually do, all the different colours do. Okay, and one final thing that I need to show you from this box that you get in the box are these. These are acrylic bits for the terrain. The terrain cards that I showed you earlier, the card terrain, which are kind of dirty at the moment because probably because Spartan's been working frantically to pack all of this stuff to you know, to get out to stores. There was actually a week delay on the launch of Planetfall because there was so much demand for it apparently. So these are acrylic bits which are, I think, pre-cut on the edges. Yeah, they are. So yeah, use these in conjunction with the terrain cards to make some terrain for your games of Planetfall. Okay, so here is the final group shot of all the stuff that you get in this box, and as you can see, it's a ton of stuff. So yeah, that was the unboxing of the Firestorm Planetfall 2-player starter set, Battle for Proteus Prime. As always, leave a thumbs up or thumbs down on this video depending on how you felt about it, and be sure to subscribe to stay updated on when new videos come out on this channel. And be sure to visit Fleet Signal on social media, on Twitter, Facebook and Google+. And don't forget to check out fleetsignal.com as well. Okay, that's about it for this mammoth unboxing. Until next time, see ya!